Okay, hello and welcome to another video. This is going to be something a bit different. So, I live in Oregon, and from Tuesday to Thursday, me and my older sister and my dad went on a backpacking trip. Um, we started in Rockaway, which, if you don't know, is up here by Portland and Salem and up by Tillamook. If you know about their ice cream, then you know. We stopped by there on the way back to get some ice cream. But essentially, we parked over here in one of these we parked over here, and then we started hiking, and it was okay. We didn't hike along the road, but it's routing us on the road. We hiked along the beach for day one. We hiked all the way along the beach till we got over here. Then we went through some kind person's backyard to get to this road, went up through here, and there's actually a little tsunami evacuation thing that goes from here up to here. There's also a train line in between, which starts and goes right along this highway. See that those are train tracks. And essentially, day one was us hiking about 3.5 miles of this up to the Jetty Fishery Marina and RV Park. Then from here, we took a ferry from there over to this beach. And there's a couple sticks over on this corner that they'll ferry you over to. Then we came back and we got on this small trail. We went up the trail over to here, where it joined this trail, and then along that trail we went all the way up here, all the way up to the state park, all the way around here, over to the registration booth. And over here, on this side, right in this section, is the hiker biker camp. Because most Oregon state parks have a walk-in hiker biker camp for people who are cycling or backpacking, which is where we stayed. And that's day one. So then day two, we left this. We went along the road over to Manzanita. So I think we ended up taking the road over here. And then we went up through Manzanita, over by the beach, said hi to some people that were being nice. And then we went all the way around. This is kind of a hilly area. So, shoot, where is it? Essentially, we went up this, into here, up here, and then we went up here to the highway. This is all very steep terrain, which was not ideal. And then we went up to the trailhead, and we didn't end up going all the way to the top of Neahkahnie Mountain. But that's fine. Then, there's actually a trail that leads from the tip of this down over here, around here, and I don't know where it leads out. Yeah, it leads out over here by a actually no, it leads out over here because this is where we went to get food that second night. So that's day two. Was the hike up from Nehalem Bay State Park around over here, then down through the woods over to here, and then back to Nehalem Bay State Park. That's where we ended day two, and then day three was essentially the same as day one, except for instead of hiking back along that trail, we decided to go along this road out here to the boat launch, and then we hiked along the beach. Yeah. So that was a bit rougher. I ended up getting some really bad blisters on my toes, on one of my feet. And yeah, they still have not healed as I am recording this on Saturday. Um but yeah, that's pretty much it. We just hiked along, got the ferry back over, and then went down here all the way back, got in the car, drove out down to Tillamook, um, and yeah, that was pretty nice. The funny thing is that the Tillamook cheese factory thing, I don't know, it's somewhere over here, but essentially we didn't end up going to eat there because it was so crowded. Uh, yeah, that's pretty much our trip. Um, it was a nice thing. Overall, total, we went about 28-ish miles. Um, and overall, it was quite an enjoyable experience, aside from the fact that it rubbed off the skin on my heel on one of my feet, and I had one or a couple massive blisters on some of my other toes on my other foot. But I also have some pictures. So this is one of the pictures. Um this is Neocani Mountain. This is down at the beach over that's over here. That's the view from over there. And there was a bunch of fog cuz this was about it, you know, 12 maybe? 12 o'clock. This is from up on the hill. You can kind of see how steep it is, but it's actually it's pretty steep. Um this is another one looking through from the forest trail. This is one of the another forest trail one. That's me. There's some deer we found. This is the bay at low tide as the tide's coming back in. And yeah, it's just more pictures of the bay. You know, just some nice views, good stuff. And yeah, there was a cat at the jetty fishery, which we got the ferry from, right over here. Um and yeah, he was really big, but it was really cool. Train tracks, another picture from when we were on the train, and that's pretty much it. But overall, it was a really cool trip, and I really enjoyed it. So, yeah, I would definitely recommend if you're ever coming up to Oregon, and if you like backpacking, definitely do that. It's a very fun experience. Pretty short, not too crazy. Um, yeah, I would just recommend not wearing thick, heavy hiking boots, especially if you're going along the beach instead of on the roads. There are a bunch of other trails and roads that you can hike on over here as well. So, yeah, overall, it's just a pretty nice place. So, yeah, GG's. Peace. Have a great day. I hope to see you next time. And, yeah, this is kind of a one-off video. If you guys want me to make more videos on family trips like this, then I will. But, yeah. See ya.